Technology and Livelihood Education, New Matatag Curriculum. Family and Consumer Science for Grade 7, our topic is Hotel Types and Classification. The content standard for this lesson is, the learners should demonstrate an understanding on the fundamentals of the hospitality and tourism industry. By the end of the lesson, students will be able to identify different types of hotels based on their target market, location, and amenities. Number 2. Understand the classification systems used in the hotel industry. And number 3. Compare and contrast various hotel types and their unique characteristics. Hotel types and classification. Hotels are establishments that provide lodging, meals, and other guest services for travelers and tourists. They vary widely in size, price, amenities, and target clientele. Understanding the types of hotels helps in categorizing them based on various criteria such as size, location, target market, and services offered. What is hotel classification? It is a way for guests to understand the quality and style of the hotel they are booking. Hotels are often classified based on various criteria such as star rating, ownership or management, guest type, and length of stay, among others. Hotel classifications immediately let guests know what kind of service and amenities they can expect. This also helps hotels market their offerings and also makes it easier for travelers to research and book accommodation. We will discuss the different types of hotels and their categorizations. Let's begin our analysis of different types of hotel by looking at their classes. There are a lot of ways you can classify hotel, but here are 7 of the most common. First is star rating systems, used globally to classify hotels based on the quality of their facilities and services. Common ratings include 1 to 5 stars, with 5-star hotels offering the highest level of luxury and amenities. Here are the brief descriptions of the star rating system, or the star hotel classifications. The hotel classification by target markets. The hotel targets many markets and can be classified according to the markets they attempt to attract their guests. The common types of markets include business, airport, suites, residential, resort, timeshare, casino, convention, and conference hotels. Here are the types of hotels based on target markets. 1. Business hotels. These hotels are the largest group of hotel types and they primarily cater to business travelers and are usually located in downtown or business districts. Although business hotels primarily serve business travelers, many tour groups, individual tourists, and small conference groups find these hotels attractive. Guest amenities at business hotels may include complimentary newspapers, breakfast, free local telephone. Next is the airport hotels. These types of hotels typically target business clientele, airline passengers with overnight travel layovers or canceled flights, and airline crews or staff. Some hotels might give free transport between the hotel and the airport. Some airport hotels also charge the guest by the hour instead of normal daily night charges. Next is the suite hotels. These kinds of hotels are the latest trend and the fastest growing segment of the hotel industry. Such hotels have a living room and a separate bedroom. Professionals such as accountants, lawyers, businessmen, and executives find suite hotels particularly attractive as they can work and entertain in an area beside the bedroom. The extended stay hotels. Extended stay hotels are somewhat similar to suite hotels, but usually offer kitchen amenities in the room. These kinds of hotels are for long stayers who want to stay more than a week and do not want to spend on hotel facilities. The resort hotels. Resort hotels are usually located in the mountains, on an island, or in some other locations away from cities. These hotels have recreational facilities, scenery, golf, tennis, sailing, skiing, and swimming. Resort hotels provide enjoyable and memorable guest experiences that encourage guests to repeat to the resort. The resort hotels. Resort hotels are usually located in the mountains, on an island, or in some other locations away from cities. These hotels have recreational facilities, scenery, golf, tennis, sailing, skiing, and swimming. Resort hotels provide enjoyable and memorable guest experiences that encourage guests to repeat to the resort. Hotel classification by size. Classification of hotels based on size isn't a reflection on the quality and service level. Instead, it categorizes hotels based solely on the amount of rooms available, much like star ratings. This system can vary depending on the region and style of hotel in question. For example, a large hotel in a small town in rural Australia could be significantly different to a large hotel in New York City. Equally, a boutique hotel with 25 rooms might be considered large, but a chain hotel with 25 rooms would be considered small. Broadly speaking, however, hotel sizes can be grouped in the following category. Classification of hotel by size. First is the small hotels. Any establishment with 0 to 25 guest rooms can be considered a small hotel. One-star hotels usually fit into the small category. However, you could equally have a luxury boutique hotel that is technically considered small in size. Next is the medium hotels. Anything between 26 and 300 guest rooms can be considered a medium-size hotel. And the large hotel. Anything above 300 rooms are considered large hotel. Classification of hotel by hotel. Classification by guest. Although many hotels will try to service a broad range of guests in order to maximize profits, the best hotels understand their main target demographic and tailor their services to cater for them. Different traveler segments will require different guest rooms in a hotel. Even luxury travelers can require a different kind of suite depending on the reason for their trip. Hotel classification by guest. The tourists, they come in all shapes and sizes. Some might want nothing more than a clean and quiet bed in the heart of the city, whereas others might rely heavily on services like concierge and in-house facilities like spas and restaurants. Next is the business travelers. They also have a variety of needs. Some might require executive suites, whereas others just want a room with a desk space and high-speed internet. The delegates. Delegates are usually in the area for a conference or event. Again, their needs can vary greatly. Some may just want a quiet and clean place to sleep, whereas others might require 5-star treatment. The families. Some families might want a hotel resort with all the trimmings to keep everyone entertained, whereas others might be looking for safe and comfortable accommodation on a tight budget. And lastly, the travelers. Travelers or nomads. Backpackers and travelers generally don't require luxuries or lavish services. In fact, many might prioritize social and communal spaces over large or luxurious bedrooms. Hotel classification based on the level of service. First is the world-class service. A level of service which stresses the personal attention given to guests. Hotels offering world-class. These are also called luxury or 5-star hotels. They target top business executives, entertainment celebrities, high-ranking political figures, and wealthy clientele as their primary markets. They provide upscale restaurants and lounges, ballet, concierge services, and private dining facilities. Next is the mid-range service. Hotels offering mid-range or otherwise 3 to 4-star hotel service appeal to the largest segment of the traveling public. This kind of hotel does not provide elaborate service and has adequate staffing. They also provide uniform service, food and beverage room service, in-room entertainment, and also Wi-Fi. And the budget or limited service. These hotels provide clean, comfortable, safe, inexpensive rooms and meet the basic needs of guests. Budget hotels appeal primarily to budget-minded travelers who want a room with minimum services and amenities required for a comfortable stay, without unnecessarily paying additional costs for costly services. Length of stay hotel classification. Another hotel room classification system is by length of stay. Once again, this is not necessarily a reflection on the quality of the hotel, but it can inevitably have an impact. For example, hotels where guests are likely to spend a significant amount of time will most likely offer more services and facilities than those who cater to short-stay guests. The transient hotel refers to an establishment where guest stays are generally considered short-term, less than 30 days. Another is the semi-residential hotels are usually priced out on a nightly basis, but there is no limit to the amount of time that a guest may book the accommodation. Guests can book semi-residential hotel rooms for months or even years at a time, but the amount will still be broken down on a daily basis. Next is the extended stay hotels are similar to serviced apartments in that they offer a self-sufficient space for guests to sleep, cook and relax. The difference between extended stay hotels and serviced apartments, however, is that hotels usually offer services like reception, concierge and access to in-house facilities like gyms and swimming pools. Some serviced apartments might offer these too, but they are not a requirement. And lastly, the residential hotels usually have self-sufficient rooms or apartments with kitchen facilities and self-serve laundry options.
A time to remember. This is Maylene Huliganga. Thank you for watching.